Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get to the action on the field. The Bulls will kick this away to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The shotgun handoff here. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Touchdown. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Brown. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Winton. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Bulls looking to run some tempo here.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Second down after the incompletion. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, South Florida.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day. Now
the kickoff team is out on the field. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
He's found some room at the 45. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Snags a quick throw. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. Touchdown their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Oh.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want and hit it for a big one.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Memphis offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Trying to extend the play. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there. Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Dropping back. It's Brown. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Bulls looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll run the option. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Bulls will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Now it's second down here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. To throw, it's Brown. Caught quickly. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Here we go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take off here. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, South Florida.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 46-yard attempt. This try is no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Picks up 1. Second down coming up.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
USF offense is back out there now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Extending the play now. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Wideouts now clustered. The quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Brown. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. 1st down in great scoring position. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. With the catch, it's Smith. Makes the defender miss. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bulls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking downfield. It's Brown. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, USF. They will claim the 2nd half lead.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but Here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense starts with excellent field position. On first down, it's play action. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Second down after that previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. That's caught. It's Smith. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And he'll be brought down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. Takes the football inside the 30. And that's a first down. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Back to throw. It's Brown. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, South Florida. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the point after is good.
14.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They make the tackle, but there is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually,
he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
Memphis, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
The return
Tackle
is
at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Memphis offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Here's the second down play.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. He's hit as he throws it. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag in the play. We'll check that out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make the play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
At the 30. First down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, South Florida 35, Memphis 14.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back. It's Brown. Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, USF. And the route is on.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
42, Memphis 21.
When the receiving team makes the recovery, the hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Bulls come up to the line in the hurry-up. And on the carry, he's heading left. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Bulls will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Motion now from the tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The receiver is incomplete. It leads to 2nd down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Goes down after the catch. That's a solid gain, but still not enough for the 1st down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Brought down at the 46-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. To throw, it's Brown. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. And this one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, but he is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Take this one away.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Memphis.
Touchdown, Memphis. Number 19.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Memphis, 29.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
The USF offense is back out there now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Get some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
QB decides to keep it here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
3rd down coming up.
A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Where they